Calls to eliminate the federal Department of Education has school districts all over weighing what such a drastic change would mean for the programs that department oversees. Schools use the federal funding to help fund programs that support low-income students, money for school meals, and accommodations for individuals with disabilities. Kaitlyn McCarthy spoke to superintendents in the Valley to see how they use their federal funds and what would happen if it went away. Kaitlyn.
Derek, while some superintendents are more worried than others, they all agree the situation creates uncertainty. The Department of Education funds many programs that help schools across the Valley. For example, because of Title I funds from the federal funding, the Warren City School District has a school-wide program designed to help students in low-income families. They also help families pay for school lunches.
First and foremost, you can't educate a child if they don't have the proper nutrition. And because we have such a high poverty rate in some of our children, those are the only meals they're getting.
While there are conversations about eliminating the department, there is no certainty that schools will lose federal funding.
We're just basically trying to be prepared as much as we can. We sit down as a team and discuss all of our federal dollars, where things are allocated, and then ultimately we're going to have to figure out if we do lose any type of funding where we can replace that funding for those programs.
The superintendent of Struthers Local School District says about 20% of their budget comes from federal funding. This is leading to a lot of uncertainty.
It's a day by day, and we just make decisions as if the money will still be there because at this point there has not been talk that the money will be cut if the department is cut.
The Camel City School District superintendent says, quote, without these funds, schools would struggle to provide essential services, shifting the financial burden to local taxpayers. Losing federal support would widen disparities between wealthy and underfunded districts, forcing communities to make difficult budget decisions. With more local news, I'm Kaitlyn McCarthy.